At Siemens, our SIMATIC products are at the core of our portfolio. Analog Devices is a key partner, providing essential components for building and developing the SIMATIC range. Today, we'll delve into this collaboration with Rainer Brehm and Martin Cotter, and I'm happy that I have you both here. So can I ask you to give a quick introduction of yourself, please?
Yes, well, Analog Devices, traditionally a chip company. So we're in the great situation that we work very closely with Siemens. Rainer, I meet very regularly, and I help Rainer's business, and Rainer helps my business.
That sounds perfect.
And that's really the beauty of that collaboration, yeah. It's a really 360-degree collaboration. And, being, they want to be the spearhead for automation, we need to rely on partners which are also very innovative. And if you can do it together, even better.
Can you elaborate a little bit more how this collaboration drives innovation?
Well, there's some very particular examples. For example, we have our own fab. In order to meet our goals of sustainability, we're required to drive a lot more efficiency of the fab. And it's great to have Siemens technology helping to do that. So if you look at goals around getting water to be more efficient, we have goals of getting to 50% use of water in the next 10 years or so. And already we're making significant progress. Similarly on energy. So automating our production, that's part of what we do. On the other side, I provide a lot of technology so that Siemens and Rainer's team can deploy it with the full SIMATIC deployment of sensors. So there's both a supply and also a customer.
I see. So that's what you meant with 360-degree collaboration, right?
Exactly. And acting as a partner who buys, I think for us it's very important. We want to have very, very sustainable products. And we know that, looking at sustainability, very much, for example, the CO2 is Scope 3 upstream. That means we are relying on partners which deliver more and more sustainable products to us. And semiconductor is a major part of the CO2 emission which goes into our product. So we're working together how we get CO2 emission of a manufacturing down, because then we get products which have a lower CO2 footprint, which enhances our product with a lower CO2 footprint. That's very important here. On the other side, Martin, they have a great facility in Limerick, for example, where we have the chance to really co-create and really say now how can we improve our products by using technology from Analog Devices. And we don't do that only for our product. We also discuss that when we have a joint view on customers, like customers like in the battery industry. So we look together, okay, that are the issues of battery industry. What are innovations from Analog Devices, from Siemens, where we can do jointly something to improve, for example, the yield of a battery industry. And they are very, very happy that we have the chance doing that co-creation.
Would you like
That's
to
a good example.
Yeah.
So, for us, it's very important. Semiconductor capability is now going much closer to the application. So getting the insight from something like the manufacturing of batteries, a huge capital investment to build factories, but also then improving the yield of each of the process steps. There's roughly 9 process steps. Can you imagine 5% on one of the process steps? That's a huge difference in sustainability. It's also great for business, both for our business and for Siemens business.
But it's not only that. I mean, we just came out of a short meeting, and we already generated 2 more ideas.
We did.
where I think it makes sense, especially when it comes into AI, how you operate maybe machines, and maybe it's a good idea of how we can do things together.
Yeah, AI, great topic. How do you utilize technologies, for example, AI, to further optimize your operations?
I can start. I think there are many different applications of AI. This is both at the enterprise level. Of course, that could mean making our whole production more efficient, and we're very happy to be co-creating with Siemens to do this. Also in the development of our semiconductor designs, there is a whole digital twin that we can enable from the chip design right to the end use. So many different ways that we can apply it at the enterprise. At the product, it's a set of application problems that we're discovering all the time, just like the one that Rainer described that we just had a discussion about. So we believe there's a future of intelligent edge where AI at the edge is going to deliver on much better outcomes. And of course, that's all based on the insights that you provide us. So AI is only useful if it solves a problem. Knowing what the application of the problem problem that you solve is where you get the benefit of smaller language models at the intelligent edge. And that's really what we're focused on, between connectivity, also control of the network as you go to a digital factory, and of course the applied edge.
Just to add on, we look at it holistically. Now we have digital thread smart manufacturing, where and which step we can apply AI, but we also look at the product design, where can we apply AI, and that fits very much into that. And then at the other end, we also know Analog Device is very good at embedded systems, so we are. And now the question is how you may be having AI, which is closer really at the signal, and which can already process directly and having that interaction. And that's basically what we discuss, how we can get AI much more into embedded systems.
So I hear there are a lot of discussions going on. I'm excited to hear more about them, and I'm sure our audience is too. Thank you, Rainer and Martin, for being here with me today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.